I think they can, and they can do that by getting involved in issues that they're concerned about, joining groups, talking to other people who are interested, who care about the same thing, pulling people together. But very often what they'll have to do is then lobby the political process. So, let's say it's a group of young people who are really fed up about the state of a particular piece of open land in their area, a park that's never kept clean, that sort of thing. Well, they can get together, they can organise, up to a point they can do things like litter picking, stuff like that. But in the end, the people who are responsible for keeping that park tidy are the local council. And the way to get that place kept proper in the long term is for those young people to lobby the local councillor. And that's as true for something as local as that as it is for, for example, we're talking in the Assembly at the moment now about a new act to protect the Welsh language and give people the rights to use it. Lots of young people very interested in that, coming in and lobbying us, telling us what they want to see happening. But in the end, we're the ones who are going to have to press the button to make that decision one way or the other. So I think people definitely can make a change without joining political parties, so long as they understand that a lot of the things that they want to change will mean having to engage with political parties. The difference between being in a political party and being in an interest group or a lobby group is that you can have an input over a range of things. And so for example, in Plaid Cymru, we have a youth section called Cymru X. Though that organisation has got automatic seats on our national council, at our national conference and on our national executive committee. So we've got young people right there in the heart of things. But they're not just helping us decide about young people's issues, whatever those may be. They're also talking about everything to do with the environment, to do with roads, to do with the way the party picks its candidates. So we make sure we've got women as well as men, older people and younger people, all of that. So I wouldn't say to people the only way to make a change is through party politics, because that's nonsense. But what I would say is that if you want to change things, you will have to engage with politics at some point. It's like that advert the Electoral Commission ran where, well, we're not going to talk about politics. So everything that the people were saying, oh, no, we can't talk about that because that's politics. And in the end, that is politics. Those decisions about how we live our lives are made by politicians.